Look at the forecast.
Hey,
Morning.
quiet, dry conditions may not be the case all morning. As we get closer to your mid-morning hour, 9 a.m., you may see an isolated shower or an isolated thunderstorm. Again, fairly dry, and that's even a very low chance of occurring. Clearly, you can see activity west of us, though. You've got increasing clouds, another isolated shower or two in your mid-afternoon. Most of all of this will hold off until we get into your evening, where severe thunderstorms are possible, especially after about 6 p.m. Temps right now are in the 40s and 50s. It's dry, quiet, easy. 48 degrees at the lakefront, 47 in Waukegan and Valparaiso. Further inland, low 50s at O'Hare and Midway, and even close to 60 still in Peru. These numbers are for O'Hare. We'll hit about 76 for a high temperature. A handful of us hit the 80s. Lakefront is going to be cooler. We'll time out thunderstorms, talk threats here in just a few minutes. First, we'll get a check of your roads. Brett? 50s this morning, 40s right now in Waukegan, in the city, and in Valparaiso. It's 52 O'Hare and 53 Midway. You're close to 60 still down near Peru, 55 still in Joliet. Windy around here today, breezy really. You've got 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts by tomorrow. These are gusting up to 40, so it gets pretty windy around here tomorrow. Right now, sustained wind speeds though up to 17, and again, they gust as high as 30 today. Clearer start this morning, dry conditions as well, and we'll slowly increase cloud cover and increase our thunderstorm chance. Most of our activity is going to hold off until we get into your evening hours. I wouldn't rule out an isolated storm or two around 8 to 10 a.m. And then again, as we get into your midday hours, maybe a shower or two. This model keeps us dry all day until we get closer to that 5-6 p.m. hour. But again, one or two of these isolated showers not rolled out. It's that about 6 p.m. to about 11 p.m. from west to east time frame that we're watching for severe weather concern. This is 6 o'clock. Main line of thunderstorms is west of I-39. Again, we hold this slight chance, as always, out ahead of this to see an isolated storm or two as well. It moves further eastward. Here's 8 p.m. Here's about 10, 11 p.m. Still dealing with it lakefront into northwest Indiana. And then it looks mostly out of here by about 11 o'clock. After that, midnight, 1, 2 in the morning, you may see an isolated shower, thunderstorm, but your severe chance goes way down. We do hold a very marginal risk on your Wednesday morning, mainly in northwest Indiana, for an isolated storm or two as well. As far as that scale of 1 to 5, we're still at a 2, so it's very similar to what I showed you yesterday. They have inched that enhanced risk, that level 3, that was a little bit further southward. It's moved a little bit more north and eastward, so still well west of us, but it does creep into Illinois. All hazards possible with this. If we get severe warned storms, your highest chances are going to be quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, maybe straight-line wind gusts, which do some damage, but can't rule out tornadoes as well during that time frame. So again, 6 to 11 p.m. from west to east here this evening and tonight. 76 today with about lakefront readings 10 degrees cooler. You do hit the 80s in quite a few spots further south. Tonight, 60 degrees, gusty winds to 35 miles per hour, 68 tomorrow and 62 on Thursday. Forecast. Hey, Brett. Got temperatures in the 50s this morning, 40s in a couple of spots, including the lakefront in Chicago, 47 in Waukegan and Valparaiso as well. You've got 50s inland, 52 O'Hare, 53 Midway. Warmest still in Peru, close to 60 degrees, though your winds are highest up to 17 miles per hour there. East wind today will be sustained up to 20 and gust up to 30, so a little windy. By tomorrow, your winds will gust to 40 miles per hour. It's clear, quiet, and dry for now. We'll get into some shower activity here and there today, but most of the thunderstorm risk and that severe weather risk comes later tonight by early evening around 6 p.m. through late night about 11 p.m. Again, this morning, this model keeps us dry. It's the only one I can show you, but we do hold an isolated shower or storm by your mid-morning hours, and then again 2, 3 o'clock an isolated shower or two as well. Again, we'll really eye about 6 p.m. to midnight. Here's that line of thunderstorms. It's lined up right along, if not just west of I-39 at 6 o'clock. Moves eastward through the area through those nighttime hours. Here's 8 p.m., even 9, 10 o'clock in the city still dealing with this, and then 11 p.m. northwest Indiana. Beyond that point, we still hold a shower thunderstorm chance, but the severe risk goes way down. We'll keep a very marginal severe risk on your Wednesday morning, mainly for northwest Indiana. But again, really more looking at that tonight time frame from 6 to 11 from west to east. On a scale of 1 to 5, we're still at a level 2, so still considered that slight risk. They have moved that enhanced risk, that level 3, a little bit closer to us. If we get severe warned storms, your highest risk is going to be damaging wind gusts, straight line winds, 60+ miles per hour, and quarter-sized hail. Can't rule out tornadoes with this setup as well. So just be weather aware here as we get into your night. 76 today, 66 lakeside. I think a handful of us hit the 80s further south. 68 degrees tomorrow, 62 on Thursday.